Yeah, I'm talking to you. You connect to the net, right? Well, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure. That they've learned from past mistakes. From up in their ivory towers, everything must look all nice and pretty. But they're wrong. The net is just a rusty car with a fresh coat of paint. A heap of dog shit spritzed with perfume. The demons we released into the net have not gone anywhere. Deadly viruses, artificial intelligences that exist only to destroy. Netrunners consumed in the net's tangled webs, their minds lost to the void. Have you heard of the Prison of Souls, about Alt Cunningham and the Soul Killer? No? Well then, buckle up, because I've got...
Huh. Netwatch never sleeps.
Indeed it does not.
Hey, Judy, what's up?
V, can you come over stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
Okay, hello, so welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Cyberpunk 2077. And we are here starting a new session. It has been a few days since I recorded more of this game. Though I have been trying to edit and schedule more of the game to be released on YouTube. So hopefully you haven't noticed a time apart. Let's just put it that way. So forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. It looks like we have a little bit of a mist coming through at the moment here. But where we last left off, of course, we returned from the Grand Imperial Mall to the Voodoo Boys to confront Madame Brigitte and learned about their interest in Johnny Silverhand and of course, his connection to Alt Cunningham. And in so doing, we saw more of the engram of Johnny's memories and how it was connected back in 2013 with this creator of the Soul Killer program, Alt Cunningham, who escaped into the net beyond the Black Wall. In communicating with the AI that is apparently Alt Cunningham, we have made a tentative deal that he will copy these neural processes, creating an engram of him at Mikoshi, and then reinsert him back into his body. Apparently that will cure us of our condition. Whether she's telling the truth or not, she is an AI after all. Can we trust her? And upon leaving the Serenity Bible Church, after dealing with the Voodoo Boys, of course, we were also contacted by this songbird, this So-Me, who also claims that she has or can offer a cure for our situation. In so doing, we'd have to go into the Phantom Liberty DLC, into the district known as Dogtown. Again, how does she know us? How does she know our situation? What cure can she offer? All this and more we don't really know, but we'll certainly look into that in the future. For now, however... Oh, we do actually have some updates to our storyboard as well. Well, before we do that, before we do anything else, we're getting really close to the point where we could actually have a look at the Phantom Liberty DLC, which I'm really looking forward to. But there's a few things we would like to do first. As I've always mentioned, in speaking with Mr. Hands and dealing with the Voodoo Boys, we've now triggered events with Judy Alvarez here. And it's kind of a post-story content to our search for Evelyn Parker. And Judy would like us to return to her apartment. Apparently something has just happened. In addition, before we go into the Phantom Liberty DLC, I would like to look into the situation with Elizabeth Perales and her husband, who I haven't really alluded who that is, but it's very obvious. I keep avoiding mentioning the name until we actually encounter them ourselves as a character, but I've kind of alluded to it a few times. But this will also trigger us meeting another potentially major character in the storyline. And we may want to look at their story arc first before we start going into Dogtown. Into the expansion, that is. We'll see. For now, however, yeah, we should probably go to Judy's apartment. I'm not sure if this has a timed element. I imagine it does. If we don't go see her within 28 or 48 hours, the quest may automatically fail. So, yeah, we'll head back up to Watson, up to the North Side Industrial District, and take things from there. Also, as I say, before we go into Phantom Liberty, I would like to be at least beyond level 40, so we can start looking at some of the Tier 5 equipment, and cyberware especially. Speaking of equipment, is there anything I need to break down? We do have a fair few eddies. Yeah, I'll break down. We do have... I really like this shotgun, but I'd rather take the item components for now. Okay, let's have a look at our updates to the storyboards. We are now considered an edge runner. You've earned a rep in the merc world and respect on the streets. But it's still not enough. Only a few ever achieve legend status in this city. Those who reach beyond their limits to achieve the impossible. And probably die trying. We are now having a bit of synergy with Johnny Silverhand, it seems. Looks like Johnny's finally took it down a notch. Is it because his personality is merging with your own, or because he's starting to take a liking to you? Maybe you're both so intertwined that it's not even a question of friendship, but about accepting that you're two people in one. I don't know if this storyboard is related to your, what I would call almost like a friendship meter. When we eventually do a second series of this game, because I certainly would like to share another series and another perspective of Cyberpunk, especially maybe focusing on a more corporate orientated V. We'll see if the storyboard changes, because we've always been willing to listen to hear Johnny Silverhand out. We haven't been taking our blue pills just to kind of shut him out completely, to slow the progression of him taking over our mind. I've never done that myself personally either when I've been playing this game in its previous patches and versions, so that might be something to pursue as well. And of course, we have respite. Rest a second, catch your breath. You can't keep up at your current pace, but now that you've seized this opportunity, don't let it slip through your fingers. You've landed square in the middle of a geopolitical clusterfuck, on a scale larger than you could have ever imagined. Whether running this gauntlet will be worth it in the end, that remains to be seen. A geopolitical clusterfuck. I wonder if this is an indication of a lead up into the Phantom Liberty DLC. I imagine the storyboards would progress further as we interact with Takamura and progress and see what Arasaka has to offer. But I do know, just from like spoilers, social media and such, from the trailers as well, that Phantom Liberty has a lot of ties into the NUSA. And we've always known that Militech and the NUSA would like to fully incorporate North California and Night City, the independent states, into the reunified United States. With that in mind as well, I think I may have mentioned it a few times, I'm not sure how Barghest are connected to Militech and the NUSA. In fact, do we even have an entry on Barghest just yet? We have a broadcast station. That's not so important. Well, not so important now, I should say. That we've probably accidentally got close to that, and that might be something that's more important in the Phantom Liberty DLC. So we'll leave that alone for the moment. Oh well. Is there anything else we need to mention? We'll probably just get ourselves over to Watson.
Contract is a contract. You can't just turn your back on it.
But circumstances have changed.
We're still in Pacifica. One, take care of your own. Two, don't cheat.
Oop, wrong button. Oh, that'll do actually. Which vehicle do we want? Also, speaking of, where do we find this again? Character? No. Inventory. Stats. Ah, yes. Because our street cred is now max. We have an extra 5% discounted all vendors. It certainly pays to be famous. So, map. Okay, good. Oh, we're in combat.
C'est nous qui guérissons.
Oh shit.
Somebody come!
Okay, yeah, I kind of imagined the Voodoo Boys weren't too happy with us. Oh, you're still alive. Not anymore. Ooh, Tier 5 overheat program. Wanted dead or unalive. Revenge is not sweet. Revenge is salty because blood alone is salty. The blood of a traitor who murdered Maman Brigitte, who murdered Placide. The blood of a coward who fled Pacifica and is too afraid to return. But when they inevitably do, they will not escape again. Their blood may not be sweet, but justice always is. Yeah, I guess they would be pissed off about what we did to the Voodoo Boy netrunners within the church, but to be fair, they'd fucked with us plenty of times beforehand. And they came after us thinking we weren't going to return to Pacifica. We didn't even have a chance to leave. Oh well, So be it. We did actually gain a level there. Where do we want to invest our points? With Phantom Liberty, just again, with Songbird and such, I feel like we are going to want to put a lot of points into intelligence. But, as I say, when I do a second series, I'm probably going to be focusing more on cool and intelligence. We'll probably get these maximized by the time we go into the Phantom Liberty DLC, so that we can complete or interact with some of the more difficult speech skill checks that come up. With our cyberware, with our gorilla arms, we're not actually going to need to get 20 in our body core attribute, at least for the various skill checks. I mean, we would like to probably grab some of the legend tier perks, but it's not essential to maximize body. We might just need to get that to 16, maybe even 17, with the gorilla arms boosting up the rest of the attribute. Technical ability, we definitely want to get maxed. Reflexes, we might be fine at 15. As I say, we'll, intelligence. I mean, it's not essential. Apart from for skill checks later. We'll keep going. We'll keep going for intelligence a bit longer. But I feel like I want to start investing more points, at least in the technical ability. So that we can complete more skill checks as and when they come up. Our skill progression's doing reasonably well so far. Oh, extra armor. Oh, and we do have a perk point to invest. At the moment, because we're getting quite close to tier 5 cyberware and upgrading our equipment, I will take Chipware Connoisseur, and we'll leave that for now. But it's taken us forever, but let's get ourselves over to Watson.
This is 107.3 Moral Rock Radio. Stay tuned for more Max Mike, that's me, and more real news and music.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, shit. And here we are.
Hey, people.
Let's see what Judy wants.
In the bathroom!
Oh,
Bird offs herself to express her undying gratitude to you for saving her ass.
I was only gone an hour.
Checked her pulse?
She's gone.
How'd this happen?
I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always when I went out. And I got back to...
Fuck.
If I'd just known, I'd have...
Don't blame yourself. Won't solve anything.
I should have sensed something. That it was off.
Stop. Couldn't watch her 24/7. She made up her mind. Would have found a way. Always. Gotta do something with her.
Don't want any trouble. I'm calling the badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
As if that'll change anything.
Yeah, I need to report an accidental death. North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide. Tomorrow? No! Today! What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking. And fuck you. If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussies? Fine, I don't give a fuck what you write me up for. They'll be here soon. Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
All things considered, you let them off pretty light. Had it been me, they'd have gotten an earful like nobody's biz.
Put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Could you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please. Bum a cig.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Here.
That was her smoke case.
She smokes some strange boutique brand.
That's Evie. Whenever she pulled on a new face, it was down to the details.
A lot of people know the real Evelyn, who she really was.
No. Nobody. Fuck, Evie. I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff.
Oh, you don't need to talk. You did more for her than anyone else.
I had a motive to find her, Judy. You know that.
It's what you bring that counts. You gave her the freedom to choose.
Yeah, maybe. Just never imagined she'd choose this.
Remember Fingers? How he said Evie was with him for 4 days?
Yeah, did say so.
She disappeared from Clouds a week before you turned up. Tom told me later. Couldn't sleep at night knowing that. Kept thinking, what the hell happened to those other 3 days? So I did some more digging in her virtues. Found Woodman. He kept her. Had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster. Saw him as your average tricksy sleazebag.
He puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something I can do about it.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
Fortunately, another victim of Night City, it seems. I'm not sure. Just to briefly talk about something. We're gonna have to see later, because I don't recall when doing some other versions, like doing previous patches of Cyberpunk 2077, if Johnny joined us on the rooftop there, or because we have become more synergized with Johnny, that he's appearing more often. I can't remember him joining us on the roof with Judy there. Well, maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe it's because we progressed further in some of the other storylines and had more conversations before seeing those events. It's been a while, but we actually have another message from this Bartmoss Collective as well. Wake up and wake others up. Join our collective. And we've been given a net page directory, which has actually offered us a new quest. where we can investigate Bart Moss's net page. Certainly our journal is still getting more and more filled with things we could look into here in and around Night City. As I say, we do now have a quest chain with Judy. We'll just have to wait a while for her to reach out and come to terms with the events we've just experienced. Before we do anything else, or what is our next step, I should say, there's still plenty of things we can do ourselves. Map. Yeah, we've only done half of our gigs with Regina here. Let's see, we've completed all of our gigs for Wakako. Dino isn't offering us too many. Mr. Hands, how many gigs is Mr. Hands offering? We were in Pacifica. Oh, this is in the Badlands, okay. We have one gig here, but we have no indication of where Mr. Hands is located to discover how many quests he is offering. Unless he is situated in Dogtown, which is possible. It's very possible, I suppose. It feels quite... We've already, had quite a heavy subject in this part, dealing with the passing of Evelyn, of course. That it's like, does it feel right to now go meet Elizabeth Perales and go deal with her situation? As much as I want to say no, because we've already had this this matter having occurred, there is a connection to meeting Elizabeth and her husband with what has just happened, so we might as well just continue straight on. Do I want to go... No. I paused for a moment going, do I want to go clothes shopping? We will have to take maybe take a part of the series when we go clothes shopping and such once again, before we head into the Phantom Liberty DLC. But we might do that during a time when we're doing some more gigs for Regina, or dealing with some more cyber psychos. Oh. Hannah reaching out to us. Hello. And I'm sending us saucy pictures. Oh. Car just exploded and we don't know why. We are here in downtown. Give me just a moment before we go see Elizabeth Perales. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I thought I was being summoned for a moment there. So. Donnie Carter of Secure Services Incorporated. Secure Services.
Are you V? Please, step in the vehicle.
Okay.
Hello, V. I'm Jefferson Perales. You've already spoken with Elizabeth, my wife.
Perales. The one running for mayor of Night City.
The one.
So the one who was DA until recently, but just vaulted into a seat on the city council.
I gather you now understand why discretion is of the utmost importance.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Perales. Mrs. Perales.
Right again, Liz. You see, my wife is a great judge of character. Said this would work. Now I see why.
So, what do you got for me?
Carter, let's go.
Elizabeth?
Well, as you're probably aware, Mayor Lucius Rhyne recently passed.
We want to know how, why, whatever else is pertinent.
It was all over the news.
Of course it was. Media feasted for weeks. Pieces like that are their lifeblood.
Right. Think they missed something?
We have reason to believe they did, yes.
As far as I remember, someone tried to zero Rhyne a few days before his death.
The NCPD sees no link. They're saying it was a random cyber-psycho attack.
And claiming the mayor died of natural causes.
Causes unrelated to the attack. It's in the official reports. Rhyne died at home due to a cardio implant malfunction.
These suspicions of yours wouldn't have anything to do with the upcoming election, would they?
Of course they would. If Lucius Rhyne was murdered, we want to know. Need to know.
What makes you think the cops got it wrong? Got any evidence?
Shortly before Rhyne passed, he made cuts in the NCPD budget. Perhaps got on someone's bad side that way.
In any case, we have the cyber-psycho attack on a BD.
Our chief of security scanned it but didn't find anything out of the ordinary, so to speak. We need a braindance editor, a real one. It's raw footage.
The brain dance. It has to be back where it belongs today, or a lot of people will be in a lot of trouble. If you agree to help, you can see it right now.
Where'd you get the scroll?
Rhyne was making a public appearance. BD's scrolling standard procedure for events like that. Following the attack, the NCPD impounded the footage as evidence.
We had to pull many strings to extract it.
All right. See what I can do.
Excellent. We'd be happy with any find that would clarify things. Alleviate lingering doubts.
Well, what do we got here?
Question is, what are you doing here?
My brain too, isn't it?
And this time, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Hold it! Stop right there! Slow your roll!
River Ward, NCPD. Police.
Let him in?
Let him wait. It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Okay. So before we even get started, yeah, we are working alongside the Paralysis, of course, one of the current candidates for the next mayor of Night City and his wife. They want to investigate Lucius Rhyne's death, and someone pointed their direction to us to help investigate, because the NCPD are playing the official line that he died at home due to implant malfunction. So we have, of course, the mayor himself, Lucius Rhyne, the deputy mayor, Weldon Holt, missing a member of their service team. Something is trying to come up there and failing. Either way.
And this time, they'll go scrolling every ass you see.
So we have items or objects of interest both in visual and in audio.
Eyes on the mayor. Step along City Hall. Let's make it PG.
Who's the Holt guy?
No idea. Those ass clowns are all the same.
Okay, so he's part of the Devolutionist Party of Night City, also known as Rhyne's Bulldog. Can we hear what they have to say?
Second conference in 3 days. No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm mayor and you're not. Now's when we need the visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room at the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any inner synapse zaps?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts in powdered wigs shouting, "Off with their heads!"
You know, you're allowed to say you don't have a clue.
The Red Queen's race.
They left literally seconds before the attack. Now it looks planned, like it was done on purpose.
That or the Psycho saw his chance and took it. Don't get paranoid on me.
So the security left with the deputy mayor and left the mayor unprotected. You'd think there'd be more protection on the mayor, because also he was running for re-election as well.
Hold it! Stop right there! Slow your roll!
River Ward, NCPD. Police. Let him in?
Let him wait. It's important.
Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Rhyne, do it after the conference.
The cop wanted to tell security something.
Probably that he was standing by to lick Ryan's butthole.
The terminal crashed right as he went through the gate. Yeah, glitch was no accident.
Nah, seen stranger coincidences.
Like
when you bang some chick and then her sister later, same night. And it turns out they're both sisters of God.
that really happened to you.
Nah, but it could've.
So the security grid dropped as this cyber psycho stepped through.
Could have chromed half the city with what he was packing.
Probably what happened. Body disappeared from the morgue, sight unseen. And then some pig got himself a new set of wheels and an ugly-ass suit.
Know that? We're just talking out your ass again.
Once you've seen all I've seen, don't need to know things to know them. People are the same everywhere.
Okay, it's coming out your ass. Well.
So, yeah. Balding male, he is a seller. Top of the line combat cyberware. We do have a name. We know he's not affiliated with any major gang. Now we do have an audio track from him as well.
Rhyne, do it after the conference.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
Tune.
What he's humming.
Wouldn't call that a tune.
He's really into it.
It's strange that Lucius Rhyne was left unprotected. We wonder what this member of the NCPD was looking to speak to Ryan's chief of security about. And how he was so heavily augmented.
You're here. Fantastic. So, any thoughts? Did you see anything suspicious? Anything at all? Or are we paranoid?
Whole thing stinks worse than Coronado Bay in July.
Huh. So suspicions confirmed. Any questions at this point?
Conference. Why was it held?
For no particular reason. Rhyne liked the sound of his voice and seeing himself on TV. Yeah, that sort of thing. As far as I recall, the drop in Night City's violent crime rate was the excuse for this one. Rhyne came out to tout it.
Sorry, drop.
Rhyne reclassified Pacifica an independent district. Stats for that part of town stopped counting.
Clever. Red Queen's race. What is it?
Got me. Never heard of it. Sorry.
We know the answer, but maybe Jefferson will have more information.
Who's Holt?
Ryan's deputy, and his bulldog, so to speak. Running in Ryan's place now.
Cop who saved Rhyne. Know anything about him?
Detective River Ward. Good guy. We worked a few cases together. You want to talk to him, I'll put you in touch.
Mayor's hustle. The NCPD.
No. All handpicked by Holt. And on a corpse payroll. But there are ex-cops among them.
They were all handpicked by his deputy.
Anyone else besides Rhyne's detail have access to the terminal?
NCPD. That's it.
Sheesh, Ward had great timing. Either has crazy good luck or had a source. Got good info. I'm gonna need some of each.
Well said.
Sending you his deeds. If you need anything else, let us know. We'll help.
That's how the top 1% like to get around. Bloody AVs. So it would like us to investigate further into Lucius Rhyne's death. Where the hell did they leave us? That is a question. Oh, over in Haywood. Huh. Well, I guess if nothing else. Now let's have a look at our journal first. Oh, we do have an entry for the former mayor. Of course, we know Lucius Rhyne, who wasn't mayor at the time, was involved in the return of Arasaka, which helped defend the independent states from Militech and the NUSA. Do we have entries on Jefferson Perales? Oh, didn't actually realize we had entries on Jotaro and Gottfried and Frederick. And the unfortunate Corporal O'Hare. Oh, perfect. We do have an entry on Jefferson and his wife. Of course, we know he's the former district attorney, now currently a councillor on the Night City Council, and that he is running for mayor without corporate backing. Which is why he's getting a lot of votes from a lot of Night citizens who believe he will break some of the stranglehold that the corporations have on the city. Whether that is true or not is another question. Of course, as we mentioned before, a lot of our journal entries are being written by Johnny Silverhand. The first rule of top secret jobs, don't take them. First rule of working with politicians, simply don't do it. First rule of contacting the police, avoid it. And what do? Break them all at once.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Rhyne.
Wonder why? You're not a cop.
Jefferson and Elizabeth Perales hired me to do it.
Presumptive mayor sniffing around his predecessor's untimely death. Interesting.
Done some digging, got more intel. Also interesting.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffaloes.
Be their stat.
Okay, he's willing to have a word to share information. River was there. How we have to, well, we know the paralysis are potentially reaching that the Cyber Psycho attack was connected to Lucius Rhyne's later death.
Here's your fucking karma!
Oh, shit! Take part in a clash of musical universes live on Earth. Only happens once every million years. Mr. Kipper and the Private Press on set for 99.9 Impulse at Club Riot by invitation only. So here we are at the Chubby Buffalo's barbecue. Okay, I quite like that actually.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
Wonder what about?
Wanted to talk. You got a minute?
You must be V. My partner, Detective Han.
Mind if we step off to the side?
Han and me, we're like one mind. Got no secrets.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, gonna see if I hear anything new about Rhyne's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. Don't make him say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice. As your friend, just let the case go.
See me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be part of this. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
I see Detective Han's not a fan of edge runners.
Don't take it personally. Detective Han's not a fan of anybody, except his daughter. You wanted to talk?
Before the attack, you wanted to talk to Rhyne's hustle. Get some info to them. What was it?
Know what? Han was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Okay, sure.
Suddenly we want a more private conversation. Oh, another Mackinac.
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo, shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath. Cyber Psycho who attacked the mayor later. They took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that. 'Cause you got a good heart?
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Ashamed? Nah. Just not something you see every day. Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. And before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why's Peralez looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
Peralez could just be scared.
Doesn't want the job of a guy who just got carried out feet first?
Who would? Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Rhyne?
The guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI. All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. CI might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
Sorry. We?
Can't shake this case. Something's up. Just look how quickly it was closed. This way, you can get your job done, while I find evidence that gets my chief to reopen the case. Win-win. So, where to first?
Let's go see your informer. Club's a better lead.
Fine with me.
So the NCPD closed the case on Lucius Rhyne's murder and the disappearance of this Peter Horvath from... I don't want to say his arrest, but... they brought him in when they heard he had a meeting with the mayor on suspicion that he was going to cause violence. But then someone in the NCPD released him.
My guy works here. You go talk to him. I'll wait outside. Tell him Igor says hi. He'll know what it's about.
Who is this guy?
The proud proprietor. He's got all sorts of clients, and he's nosy as hell. So he knows all about everyone. Plus, he's a coward. Perfect combo.
All right, wait here then.
Igor says hi. Oh, speaking of orbital air. Do we have a quest about that? I'm just gonna have a quick look. No, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, OA notification. It Club Riot by invitation only. Maids of Satan.
You looking for general inspiration or something specific? Because I can help with both.
Looking for a club. Red Queen's race?
If I was you, I'd try somewhere a little more welcoming. Lizzie's over in Kabuki is a good start. Or Cloud's in Japantown.
Want an address.
Look, club's invitation only, right? You don't know the address. Means you're not welcome.
Igor says hi.
Fuck, no. Said I was done. I was out. Fuck alone, all of you.
Hey, Neil.
Piss off.
Relax. Just got one question to ask you. Nothing to see here, sir. Come on, Ghost, I said.
Leave me alone, got it? Can't make me do a damn thing.
We can, actually, and we will.
Just tell us where to find Red Queen's race.
I don't know.
You're lying. When I asked inside, you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, I'll tell you. But come here again, and I'll fucking lodge an official complaint. This is some goddamn harassment right here. It's outside city limits, near the river, Benita Street area.
You been there?
Made some deliveries. Goods. Sometimes peeps. I got no idea why you want to go poking around there. Club's empty. They shut it all down.
Shut it down? Before or after Mayor Rhyne died?
Soon after, I guess.
Thanks, Neil.
My shit luck!
Well, that's what I call a breakthrough. It seems promising, but I'd still hit that market.
Market?
Horvath's employer, one I mentioned before. I just wouldn't let that lead drop.
Okay, let's go see this market of yours.
We gonna take my car?
Sure, thanks.
I'll join you in just a moment. Let's just see if we can help ourselves to anything in and around Neil's business here. And the short answer is yes. Yes, we can. Mostly clothing, however. What? Never mind.
Cargo stays intact!
Shouldn't you be dealing with that? Never mind. Sure, why not?
A good 90% of any detective's job is talking. But you know that already. Must say, you're kinda natural.
And the other 10%, what's it consist of?
Writing reports.
So, who are we supposed to talk to? Cyberpsycho's boss, you said?
Christine Markov, 42. File has her as Horvath's sole employer. Sole contact, too, actually. Come on, V.
Ah, we're in, the Cherry Blossom Market.
No idea who we're looking for. Gonna have to ask around. I'll start from the left. You take the right.
Okay.
Christine Markov, know her? Has a stall here.
Don't know any Christine. This isn't
Christine
BD Heads
Markov.
Anonymous.
Where'll I find her?
I don't know her. You buying something? Oh, not get out.
You Christine Markov?
No, but I know who she is. Stand with the tech over on the other side.
Okay.
Christine Markov?
Me? No, she's over there. Stall with the tech.
Stall with the tech.
Hey! Hey!
You Christine Markov, we have some questions.
You badges?
Looking for data on Peter Horvath. Worked here, apparently.
Yeah, he did. Then he stopped working, started making fucking speeches all the time.
When the weird behavior actually start?
Look, when you're talking about Peter, weird doesn't mean what it means for everybody else. Horvath never was completely normal. But the post-jail Horvath versus the pre-jail Horvath? Gonks both, but completely different gonks.
These, speeches, what did he have to say?
Rhyne, corpse got him by the balls and cock, but he still managed to fuck me. His motto.
Why'd he have it in for the mayor?
Ha! Looking for reason in that whack job? Probably thought Rhyne was talking to him through the TV, promising all sorts of shit, then ceasing to give a fuck. Fuck, I told you what I think. In Horvath's world, everybody was out to get him. Lucius Rhyne was out to fuck him, then get him.
So as Horvath saw it, who else had it in for him?
Besides Rhyne, a Madame President mostly. Then Arasaka, the Giza, and when he died, it was his son's turn. Would that be all, detectives? You're spooking my clientele.
So Horvath had a personal beef with Rhyne.
We might have guessed as much.
Might seem like we didn't get a lot out of that. But sometimes intel makes sense once you got some context. Say, for instance, somebody says they got a headache. Minor detail. Means nothing, right? Usually, sure. But then the guy waltzes straight into oncoming traffic. A neighbor remembers someone had worked on the air conditioner in the guy's unit. Guy whose head always hurt. Accident? Coincidence? Or maybe air-dispersed poison. A deliberate hit.
You actually caught a case like that?
No. Made it up. Still proves my point. Oh, great. Let me handle this, V. Step aside, Lug. Your boyfriend got sent up for years. Doubt you want the same.
おいらより自分の心配をしたらどうだ？チューマの前で恥をかくのは嫌だろ？取引を断りやがって。借りは返してもらうぜ。
Right. You did lose your only associate who could string 2 sentences together. Too bad he also liked diddling little kids. Here's my offer. Get the fuck out of here, and I won't arrest you as accessories in the murder of Mayor Rhyne.
今回は見逃してやるよ、オード。だが、次はないからな。And wash your fucking wheels, pig.
Walking the streets with you? Downright unsafe. Got a beef with all gangs or just the Tigers?
I'm a cop. What do you think? Good thing nobody got killed. Little less paperwork.
Okay. Red Queen's race now. Gonna ride with me?
Sure, I'll ride with you.
Come on, Rhyne.
Well, isn't this familiar?
This is animal turf.
I can see that.
Lock up any of theirs recently?
Not lately, no. But they're not big fans of pigs, either. I can't go in without a warrant. But you...
Uh-huh. All right. Be in touch.
You find anything, tell me.
Ah, great. Yeah, this is the way we first met. Well, not first met Panam, but caught up with her. Will the animals let us in? Apparently the club was closed some time after Lucius Rhyne's death. Okay, river has connected to us. Let's take control of the camera. Okay, there's a break in the fence here. There might be an entrance there. We'd possibly get onto this rooftop here. This is where the dumpsters are located. Is that us over there? That is us over there. Okay. And... oh! I don't know. I wouldn't imagine this is a place that the mayor would visit, but maybe it's really taken a turn for the worse since it was closed. So there's a break in the fence there. Let's do a quick save before we do anything else. Keep an eye out for those surveillance cameras. Hello. Okay, there's a way onto the roof. Yeah. What this camera was disabled? Apparently not. Don't know if there's anything of interest on the roof, but we'll take a look.
Looks like a normal body shop to me.
Club's here. I'm telling you.
Telling me you got a hunch? Cop intuition?
Something like that.
Jesus H. Christ! That was not meant to happen. So, this is more like a body shop than a club, but we did see a club somewhere. I'm a little concerned how far you patrol. Okay, we could get outside. Kill them, they're just doing their job, but at the same time I don't want to be caught, and I value my life more than the gang's. Okay, we can actually... Let's have a look at this computer first. Disable the surveillance system. Oh, we can actually... get into these containers. Fancy. Okay. Well, that's neat.
Stairs inside. Clever.
Okay, a secret club. Fancy. Okay, well, tell you what, I want to kind of see if there's any hidden chests around first, so... more fancy clothing. Let's have a proper look around upstairs now that we have a moment's respite. More items of interest. Got this guy coming. So, okay, that would. Oh, okay. So this is another way in. Yep. Hi. You're kind of just doing a bit of a patrol. I wonder if I could lure him in here. Don't think we really have too much to worry about. Oh, actually, I didn't even see this chest. Time to go down into this secret club. So this is level 1. The club is in sub-basement 04. So this has been around for a while. But it's just on the outskirts of the city as well, here in Santo Domingo.
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like an office. Every club has one.
There's a data shard over there. Oh shit. There's a body over there. Could be someone sleeping. I don't know what this will do. I'm gonna save before we find out. Maybe disable. Oh, that's right, there was a surveillance camera. Okay, no one heard that door being forced open. Would anyone hear this being forced open? If they never heard this door, they may not hear this window. Hopefully. Do have an upper level?
Time to conk out, I'm so bored. Conk out, schmonk out. Some like it hot. You see the remake? Braindance or straight up? Straight up. Hated it. Curtis and Lemon? Now they were perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Wait, some like it hot as in the old black and white? Wait, was that the one with Marilyn Monroe? Yeah, they went upstairs. So they're actually going to be the more dangerous animal to deal with. They have a good view over the entire kind of dance floor here. Ooh. So like little brain dance cubicles here. This guy's simply taking a rest now. Oh, never mind. Need to know. I probably need to deal with him as well since he is patrolling. Can I draw him? We know there's others around. We don't know where they are. I can't see anyone else. Let's have a look around. A private dance rooms. Get someone in here.
Hang on a sec. Huh?
Let's see what's crawling around here.
Okay, ooh. What's this? An NCPD detective will contact you. You do the following. Go with him to the club. Do what he asks. Nothing else. When he's gone, you stay in the club and fucking destroy the place. Afterwards, one of my guys will come to you. You'll get the usual weight plus a little extra if the club's unrecognizable. So they were hired to trash the place. But an NCPD detective was involved. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of goddamn private rooms.
Looks like an office.
What?
Sort of.
Comps are what we want. Comps above all.
Lucius Rhyne, recently deceased mayor of Night City. He was here the night he died.
Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. No fucking idea. But hey, you might be here the day you die. Joking, joking.
Why are you watching this dump? Nothing left to clip here.
We ain't watching it. We're fucking waiting.
For what?
Till they send us the scratch for a job well done. Smashed it up pretty fucking good, didn't we? We done our bit. Time for the pay up.
Who'd you smash it up for?
What's it to you?
Might be able to speed up your payment.
Shit! The fuck I look like to you? Someone who'd swallow Scott like that?
Yeah, I think I know who it is. That gonk burned me too. Anyway, digging for dirt on him, I get him, you'll get what you're owed. But first, I gotta know we're talking about the same ass munch.
Weldon Holt!
Lucius Rhyne's right-hand bull terrier? Candidate for mayor in the upcoming election.
Right fuckhead for the job!
Thanks for the help.
Okay. They were working for Weldon Holt. How nice of her to tell us. And this will be another way out of the club, it seems. We have a recording. Okay, a Francis Delgato. The club's getting more popular. We're getting more and more VIPs. That goes without saying as a good thing. Doesn't mean we let our guard down. Just yesterday, an unidentified person managed to break into the club and spend upwards of 20 minutes inside before anyone even noticed. Got a bit of Fight Club here. We do not talk about the Red Queen's race. Weldon Holt is communicating with, I'm guessing, the owner of the club. Our friend wants to visit the club tonight. He's a bit shaken after today's incident. Would like a private room. And then Francis reaching out to Weldon that Rhyne might be dead. He came here, went straight to his booth. Nobody besides him. But after 5 hours, why didn't he come out? He normally only stays for 2. I go look in and he's fucking flatlined. Weldon Holt's in, wait for my people. Get the customers and get the staff out of there. And then Queen Hyena. That must be the animal we just dealt with. Asking Weldon, where are the Eddies?
Yep. Stiff as a board. You ask me, he's been dead at least an hour. No. No trauma card. Pretty sure he didn't bring it on purpose. A club like this, you don't want TT banging down the door when you're banging away and things start to heat up. Heart, probably. Must have gotten a little too heavy and messy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Coroner will find him at home. I'll tell him how to write it up. Died in his sleep, quiet as a baby. Boys are getting him out of here. Of course, nobody will see him. No way. Yep. Yes. Alright, I'll buzz you later.
River, found some footage. You're gonna want to see this. Sending it your way. Your chum covered up the true circumstances of Ryan's death.
My chum? You mean Han?
Yeah, him. You didn't know? Not a thing?
Shit. No, I can't. Get out of there, V. I'm gonna ping him. Tell him to meet at Chubby Buffalo's. And we're going straight there.
Okay, hang on. Be there in a sec.
Yeah? I liked how they were just dragging him out by his arm. Like, they don't care whatsoever. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, brain dance. A brain dance, you say? How curious. What do we have here?
Shit! V! You okay? V!
Come on.
You hear me?
Breathe. Oh. But what are you doing here? I thought you couldn't come in without a warrant.
I can't. Some gonks just ask to be flatlined sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
What was that, V?
What the fuck was that?
You asked me. Won the heart attack that killed Rhyne.
As I said from the start. But
someone spiked his BD. That's what killed him.
Fuck. Think you could be right. Come on, V.
I have never found that before. Oh, fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. I didn't actually... Oh, okay. River came in and, mopped up the place. Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, that make... I guess this is the room that he was in. Huh.
Okay, let's Delta.
Think I saw another way out on the way in.
Jesus. Someone purposefully killed... I thought actually it was just a heart attack in a sex club. But... no, it was something in the brain dance. Huh. That's new to me. Jesus.
Fuck.
Still hanging around with this punk?
Shut it, Harold. I know what you did. Not about to ask why you covered it up. Not even why you jumped into this mess to begin with. Just want to know. Who gave you the order?
What's the matter, River? Why do you even care? Your conscience is clear. You can sleep tight at night. You know why? Because I took all the responsibility. You got no idea how this city works. Think your goddamn inspirational, idealist bullshit actually means something? It doesn't. Never did. Hey, don't look at me that way, Merc. You know I'm right.
I know this town inside out.
So you know how it works. At City Hall, in the street. Rules are the same. Rhyne knew it too. He fought for this city. Cleanly at times, dirty at others. But always with a lot of heart. Wouldn't have wanted him to get dragged through the muck.
Politics bores me to tears. Every mayor, same asshole, different suit.
Not every mayor saved the city from Militech panzers, back when the NUSA tried to take us. But Rhyne did. You think people remember that? All that matters is his death, because it reeks of scandal.
V, appreciate the help, but this isn't your biz. I'll take care of it.
How you gonna do that? Am I under arrest?
Got a scroll, got a motive, got your confession. So yeah, you could be. But it wouldn't make much sense. You don't even gotta say who ordered you to go and clean up. I know anyway. So since even our brass's fingers are all over this, I gotta take it to internal.
They won't do a thing either. Not to me. They'll put you in their sights, though. Just go home, Ward. Get some sleep. Find all this easier to take in the morning. I mean, that's my plan.
Fuck.
He's not exactly wrong, but we do have a conspiracy on our hands.
So, what now?
Won't let this go. Can't. Holt murdered Rhyne. Wanted his seat. Oldest, tritest motive in the book. That's why I believe it.
Use the NCPD to cover his tracks.
Also think it was Holt. Only one who stood to gain.
Taking this to internal affairs. Got enough to get this case reopened.
Do it.
And you? Gonna report back to the paralysis?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. Observe a little. Thanks, V.
Yeah. I always thought it may have just been a heart, like a cyberware malfunction, a heart malfunction from indulging a little in a sex club. And therefore I never found, like, yeah, Holt was covering it up, but he's the deputy. I guess he would cover up a scandal that Lucius Rhyne enjoyed going to rain dance sex clubs. You know, keep it on the down low, but someone planted that virus. And now we need to go, who did that and why? And Weldon Holt is the main suspect. We know Lucius Rhyne was up for re-election.
So, about Rhyne. Got a pretty good idea what happened.
Great. Come by, please. It's a sensitive matter. I'd rather discuss it face to face. We'll be waiting.
And we're being invited to their apartment. Now, where will that be? Over in Charter Hill. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We have Judy reaching out to us. Evelyn was buried and now has an ash box at a columbarium.
Thanks.
Okay, intercom before you even enter the building. Level 25, the penthouse.
Just gonna tell you one thing.
I'm listening.
Don't tell him nothing. Don't get involved. This muck is deeper than you think. Suck you in if you're not careful.
I'm always careful.
Fine, do whatever the fuck you want. Not like you listen anyway.
Yeah, I'm very bad at listening. Hi.
Hello, V. Please, come in. Make yourself at home. Jefferson will join us shortly.
That's a lot of security. That's a lot of goddamn cameras.
Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Good to see you, V. Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
It's not 100% clear what happened.
Hardly anything ever is. But...
Yeah, I got some idea. Rhyne was murdered. At a sex club. Someone gave him a virus-spiked BD.
You sure?
Yeah, same BD almost wiped me. So yeah, I'd say I'm sure.
Got any idea who did it?
Can't say for sure, but a lot of things point to Weldon Holt.
I knew it! You got any proof?
I don't. Just, strong suspicions.
that's all we need to know, Jeff. We have to be careful. Keep a close eye on Holt. And up our security.
You're right. As always, you're right. Thanks for your help, V. Your fee.
Glad I could help.
Hey there. Now, where did we leave off? Careful, please.
Let's do a little bit of listening into the conversation.
Right. We'll return to this later.
And the conference? Did you manage?
Are you
Will
still
we
there?
be in City Hall? No, no, no! Jeff was a council person until very recently. He has just as much of a right to use that space as Rhyne.
Oh, excuse me.
Get it done today. We are not pushovers, we are not going away. The conference will be at City Hall.
Well, I'm sure we'll never see the paralysis ever again. So, what to do now? Well, if nothing else, I suppose this is a very good place to take a break. Have a quick look at our journal here. We still have the street racing to involve ourselves in. I might look into... I'm just trying to think of what to do in terms of how to use our time. I suppose what we'll do is take a break here. When we come back, we may go over to Santo Domingo once again. We do have the final street fight to participate in. It would be tempting. I think we should be able to manage it without our tier 5 cyberware, though it would be tempting to grab that all the same. But I think what we'll do is, when we come back, look into various gigs, maybe even deal with some cyber psychos. We'll pass a little bit of time. Might even go see Panam back over in Mega Building H10. Because there are going to be individuals who are going to be reaching out to us who require our assistance once again. So we might as well wait for them to reach out to us. Either way, thank you all for joining me once again with even more Cyberpunk 2077. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.